So Trump just slapped India with massive tariffs, 50% on exports to the US, and says it's because India is buying Russian oil. But let's not kid ourselves. If this were really about Ukraine, then where are the sanctions on China, Turkey, or Europe? Because they buy way more from Russia. Europe's still piping Russian gas straight through the Druzhba pipeline. Japan and Turkey still doing business with Moscow. Even American allies like Germany are using loopholes to get Russian LNG. No punishment there, only India. Why? Because it's safer. Because it still wants a trade deal. And because Trump wanted a headline, not a strategy. Let's remember, India didn't violate any sanction. It was buying Russian oil under the same price cap rules everyone else uses. And it was refining that oil, ironically, to send fuel right back to Europe. This is not about oil. This is about Trump getting to look tough. But here's the twist. India thought it was playing ball. Modi's government gave the US zero tariffs on industrial goods, promised big energy deals, and even agreed to open up some of its markets. They believed they had a deal. Then came the misstep. India made peace overtures to Pakistan and told the media it had nothing to do with Trump. That's all it took. Trump wanted the credit. He always does. And he doesn't forget a slight. Meanwhile, Pakistan, very cleverly, hinted that Trump should win the Nobel Peace Prize for the same diplomatic thaw. Guess who got better trade terms? So here we are. India, one of the biggest US trade partners, now hit with the steepest tariffs in Asia. The message? You don't just have to do the right thing. You have to praise Trump while doing it. This isn't foreign policy. This is ego politics. And the fallout goes far beyond South Asia. For Europe, this is a clear warning. Don't think you're safe just because you're an ally. Trump doesn't play by alliances or logic. He plays by headlines and grudges. And right now, he's punishing India, not to stop Russia, but to make sure he gets to play the hero. If he really wanted to hurt Putin, he'd start with freezing and transferring Russian assets in US banks, impounding the shadow oil fleet, enforcing secondary sanctions on countries buying Russian fuel. But none of that is happening. Because in the Trump doctrine, it's not about who's funding the war. It's about who fails to clap when the showman walks in. If you found this breakdown useful, give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and check out more geopolitical analysis at westernrelations.com. Thank you for watching.